Hello everybody, Smokey Smokes here. We're going to be doing a cigar review. It's been a long time since you've seen one of these if you've been watching this channel for a while. This is an Acid Drew Estate single, I believe it's called. I don't know if I just said what the size of it is. It says it's a Blondie Belicoso? Belicoso? Don't know how to pronounce it. Most likely didn't do it right. So I made another review. I can't remember what the cigar was. I think it was called like a Vegas 6. I can't remember. I'll annotate what the name of it was. And it was really good. And I recorded it on my laptop. I'm using my phone right now. I was recording it with my laptop. And then the sound wasn't working when I played the video back. There was no sound. I thought I tested it. I thought there was audio. And then when I played it the second time, it was gone. So I don't know what happened there. So you don't get to see that review. Sorry about that. $5 gone, but that tasted really good. I'm trying to get the band off of this. This is what it looks like, by the way. There we go. I like to save the bands if I can. I'm not really a hoarder, but I like to save my cigar bands. So let's get this clipped off. Now this is a metal. I used to have some plastic ones. I still have one left somewhere in the house, but plastic cigar cutter, so I got this one. This was only $6 online. What a steal, right? And it is made of steel, but look at the problem. It's loose. Really annoying. Get a quality one, don't get one like this, but I don't really smoke cigars that often, so it doesn't really matter. Cuts just fine. Gold Zippo. Friend Laura gave this to me, very awesome of her. It's my favorite Zippo. I love gold. The flame's probably going to be a little bit low because I haven't filled it in like almost a week. So it's on its last legs, it looks like. But I like to toast the cigar first. Not really sure if there's much of an advantage to doing that, but so be it. Now right away, this has a very sweet wrapping to it. Very sweet wrapping. Wow, that's crazy tasting. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, and of course, if you're used to cigars, that initial few puffs, like the first minute or so of puffing, is going to be a lot tangier and zestier than the rest of it. I'm not really sure why. I don't have a whole lot of experience with cigars. I have a lot of experience with pipe tobacco, which is similar to a cigar, but not quite. They're pretty different beasts. And so far it tastes absolutely amazing. This is how much this one cost. Of course I forgot, but I'm puffing on it pretty fast too. I should probably take it slow. I'm going to read something as I puff on this, but I figured I'd take the camera out and show you. And cigars tend to change their flavor a lot more than pipe tobacco does. But I'm not really sure why. I'll probably learn pretty soon. Now, I remember acid cigars are some of, if not the most popular cigar in the US. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that somewhere. I can see why. If I remember correctly, the wrapping is, I think they put their cigars in like herbs or something. They soak them in herbs, and the herbs add to the flavor. Acid does something unique to their cigars that most other cigar companies do not do. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's what I remember. I don't even know if that's true or not. Starting to mellow out slightly. It tastes amazing. It's really, really good. I also kind of like how, I don't know what the name of this style is, but when you saw this initially before I snipped it, because it tapers so much, it gives you an option. It gives you a lot of options of how much you want to clip off. So I like it kind of like that, I guess. I don't want it too wide, but I don't want it like really little either. Starting to mellow, yeah, I'm getting that like herby, like herbs, like almost like tea. It almost tastes like, it almost has like a tea afternote to it. That is great. It's sweet. It's not very peppery like a lot of cigars I have are. It's sweet and it tastes almost like tea, which is really interesting. I really like it. It's not my favorite flavor. It's executed perfectly so far. I'll let you know as I continue to smoke it later, but it's not my favorite flavor. But like, again, it's executed well for what it is. I'm more of a coffee, mocha, spicy, peppery guy. I'm not really into fruity or planty, herby flavors, but if you're into your planty, herby stuff, there's a reason these are really popular. Again, very interesting experience though. Like even if you're not into that type of flavor, it's worth trying an acid cigar. I've had acid cigars in the past, but it's been a few years, so. Yeah, not having a cigar in such a long time, and then finally having a cigar is just, they're a lot different from pipes, I'll leave it at that. But anyway, it's starting to get dark. I'm going to pull the flashlight out next time I start filming again, but I'm going to go read my thingy I was going to read, and then I'll let you know if the flavor changes at all. And on goes the flashlight. Okay, so I think I got like a third of the way down. Of course, I get an email as soon as I start filming again. It's amazing. I think it's less sweet and less like crazy tasting. Like, again, don't mean in a bad way. It's mellowed out a lot, but it is smooth. It's perfect. There's still that slight herbiness, that slight sweetness to it, but it's slight. The rest of the cigar, the tobacco itself, is very smooth and medium bodied, I would call it. That's really good. Wow. So you know what? I think I'm going to take back what I said. It's a little too unusual for some people to like. I said something like that. Like, if you're not into tea or herby flavors, you're not going to like it very much. But that's just don't judge a book by its cover. That's just the very, very intro. Like the first inch or so, it's mellowed out. Now it just tastes like a phenomenal cigar that's slightly unique and slightly sweet. That is superb. Better slow down as I also get sick. But it's not terribly strong. I'm not getting like a nicotine buzz too much yet anyway, but I tend to smoke pretty fast. I gotta slow down. That's really good. I see why these are really popular. I'll let you know when I'm about to end it. Okay, I'm back. It's been maybe 40 minutes now. And I put this down and you can see it's not lit anymore. I'm about to call it quits. It's got just a little more life left in it, I think. Let's see if I can get it going again. No. Generally speaking, you can leave a cigar down for a pretty long time without having smoked it, and then you just kind of puff on it and the smoke just kind of reignites itself, but a little too long this time. Let me just get a final couple puffs here. It's starting to get that ashy kind of flavor. Again, being a pipe tobacco guy, that's when you're toward the end of the bowl and it's mostly just the leftover ash. It just tastes sooty and bad. It's kind of starting to get like that. Still not too bad though, but... And I'll admit, I was starting to get a little bit of a nicotine buzz too. But again, that's just me because I puff like a freaking freight train. So, just to recap, this is amazing. Very good cigar, very worth it. I got it from pipesandcigars.com, but you can get them all over the place. And initially, it starts out with a crazy, wild, zesty, really sweet, really herby, tea-like flavor, and it's out there, and it's really good. It's just very unusual. But again, all cigars do have a very tangy start, or very zesty or wild initial taste. As going to like a third of the way in, it really mellowed out. It tasted less zesty and just really good, so just lightly sweet. Just tasted like a really good, well, medium-bodied cigar with a slightly sweet, fruity / herby tea type flavor to it, and I liked it. I dug it. Again, not my favorite. I prefer coffee, more like savory type flavors. Coffee, chocolate, vanilla. But it was still really good. If you like your fruity stuff and you like cigars, you're probably going to like an acid. Again, I think there's a very good reason. These are some of the most popular cigars in the world, if not the most popular cigars in the world. It's one of the two, but even if it doesn't sound like something you want to try it anyway because it's so unusual and interesting for the experience. Yeah. It's kind of tasting a little bit ashy now, so I'm going to put it away, but it's kind of just a nub now. I'm going to call it quits. Room note on all cigars is always amazing to me anyway. I love the way cigars smell. Even people who don't like the way I don't mind the way cigarettes smell, but people who hate the way cigarettes smell seem to sometimes even like the way cigars smell. They're just that much better. So anyway, that is an acid cigar. I have the actual title of the more in-depth title of what this is, because Acid is the company. It's an acid. I already forgot what it is, but thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more cigar, cigarillo, pipe, tobacco, and sometimes e-liquid reviews. Smokity smokes. Out.